The big fight. That is what happened with Brian and I last night when we were deciding which movie to watch. It turned into a big fight. No, I'm joking. The show we're talking about today on the Blockbuster Brothers is
The Big Fight.
Let me break down the log line for you. When the village druid forgets how to prepare their magic potion, Asterix, Obelix, and the Gauls must find new ways to keep the Roman conquerors at bay. Brian, I told you to watch this. What did you think?
I watched it here with my in need of emotional support animal Meatball, who's here taking a nap. So if everyone could please keep it down, we don't want to wake the sleeping baby. But you know what? This is a famous cartoon and comic from out of France. I want to say, I don't want to butcher the years, but it's a pretty old and hit classic in France, and which has gone on to have global success. And I really liked it. I think that they actually felt like they stayed true to the source material. They have this dry humor about it. And I just think that they really executed on this. I've been really pleased with Netflix's choices in animation movies. They've really been keen on and allowed, I don't know if it's because they're letting these studios complete reigns and they're allowing them to stay faithful and being made by people who love the source material. I don't know what's going on, but they've got their animation department figured out and they're making great movies. And I think that this is another one. I think this is going to attract new fans and bring people back to the old comics and cartoons. And I think that the ones that grew up and know of and love these comics and cartoons are going to have some more stuff to enjoy. And I hope that this continues. This IP. I think that this is the IPs around the world are important, and it gets a little insight into the culture and so much more. So this is a big win in my opinion, and same with Meatballs.
Yeah, they're good. I don't really care about your opinion so much as Meatballs on board. Good. This was a production of Gaumont, a French company.
What did you just call me?
Nothing, I swear. With extra film production based out of Germany. And I clicked on it. I'm a big animation guy, love cartoons and all that. But I clicked on it and I saw that it was Y7. So that's pretty young. That's meant for like kids, obviously, that are around 7. And I was kind of like, all right, we'll see, whatever. It is fantastic. The animation was so good. It's some of the best I've seen in recent years. I thought the storyline was great. The characters are wonderful. And I don't know anything about the comic book, but by the way, Brian, the comic book goes back to the late 50s.
I was going to say 50s or 60s. I think I saw some comics from the 60s. So,
right.
And the animation was phenomenal. It was really crisp. The voice acting as well. I think it has its own feel that they've captured. Despite having maybe similar 3D animation designs, I still felt like it was its own entity.
Yeah, and apparently a little history on it. It became an international hit in 1965. So that's how long this comic, book and just franchise, if you want to call it, that has been around. I was through the roof about it, to be honest. I'm one of the best things I've seen in a while with regards to animation. And so, I think it was a big hit. Meatball agrees.
Yeah, at least from, after K-pop Demon Hunters, which is obviously the last, kind of the movie. And it's getting snubbed for, I know that that's not what people share talking about. So we're not going to talk about K-pop Demon Hunters. But I think that this is the next win in Netflix animation. Please check it out. If you have checked it out or looking to, let us know what you think. And we appreciate you all watching. You can catch us and Meatball on another episode of The Blockbuster Brothers.